Hello, welcome to Codes Coding. In this video, we are going to see how the Python will be set up in my local. So for that, open the Google Chrome and type Python for Windows. Download. So then go to the Python website and then check with here. There is a home downloads. And so on is there. Then go to the downloads. Inside the downloads, so Windows purpose I am looking, but you don't want to go with the latest version, then choose the Windows. Now you can choose Windows installer 64-bit. Then move to the, so this one I click this one, then it will be trying to download. It might be taken a couple of minutes. Once download completion, then you can go with here and then execute the file. So if you execute the file, it successfully, it will take a couple of minutes, and then so choose here the first one and try to install. So once it's installed successfully, then we go to the return back to the command line prompt and then search there python python space hyphen version. Then you will get the whether the Python software installed or not, you will get through this command python space hyphen version. Now you will get it right. So this is the way we have to find it.
After installing the Python, then coming to the Google and search for Anaconda. The next step is we are going to install the Anaconda. So Anaconda, then type Anaconda download. Wait a few seconds, it will display. Then here you can see download Anaconda is the option is there. So in this is the Anaconda website. Here, if you are first time login, you have to uh, log in with your email ID. Then you select the free download, then choose the download. So it's already, so each and every individual email ID, it will give the access the Anaconda software to download. Now I already log in with the email ID, so it will showing the Miniconda and Anaconda distribution. You can choose with Anaconda distribution, then try to download. So it took me for download around 30 minutes. So you don't worry about that one. So it took me quite late. So now here, after downloading, you go to the location where the file was downloaded. Then go there and run the file. So just click run and choose the location where you want to install and then click next, then click next. Then it's trying to install the all the related Anaconda packages. So here we will be wait a couple of minutes. After installing successfully, then we are going to launch the website. Now successfully installed, then finish. So after installing the Anaconda, go to search, go to Windows and check it Anaconda, type Anaconda, then see here Anaconda prompt is there. So command line, this is the command line interface for the Anaconda. So by using this we can create conda create and conda install and manage the packages through the command line interface we are going to approach. So then one more thing, here we can see Anaconda navigator. It is a graphical user interface for the Anaconda. So manage packages and launch tools like a Jupyter and Notebook, Spider, VS Code, and more user friendly for beginners. So now in this command line interface, I'm going to choose Anaconda prompt and type it here, uh, Jupyter notebook. Then you can click, so all the files will be installed, and then it will be navigate the URL with a host name like a local host 5000 and 8000, like that. Now you can see here, now it's navigated. So why we use the basically Jupyter notebook? Because of data analysis and data visualization at a same place. For that purpose we are going to use here. Now you can see a Jupyter, you can see the all the desktop will be system, whatever having the drives, all will appear here. Here I have to create, go to right and click the new and create like a name, whatever you want you have to give it there. Then see here, desktop and practical. So desktop is by default it will be there, and practical I have to created my own folder. Then click the Python 3. So go to new and choose the Python 3. Then there the above you can rename the file name also. So you have untitled name, you have to remove and then make it title name. And dot pynb, it's a default, just fix that, rename the file name. Now coming to here, you can check with from here you have to perform the Python programs. So print, I have to specify any text here, hello Tulasi or hello whatever it may be, it will be. Then here you can remember shift enter is a key, or control enter also. So which is a key, shift enter you have to give na, see here Tulasi will appear here. So then I have to take a small program, and a equal to 10 and b equal to 20, c equal to a plus b. So now what I'm going to tell you here, so I have to capture the print c. Then what is our output exactly? We'll get 30, right? Yes. So this is the way we are going to solve the Python programs by using the Jupyter. Then you get some idea, right? So why we use the Jupyter notebook? As we have many softwares, because of data analysis and data visualization at same place we have to done.